Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. It is Shark Week, and so we're going to make some shark jewelry. So I have this shark pendant. I have one left, and I'm going to use him along with these Hishu beads that I have. We have orange. We have brown. And then we have some shell earrings. I'm going to make a necklace, and then we're going to make some earrings. And I think I would also like to use these spacer beads. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make a pair of earrings. I have these shark charms, and I just took a head pin and opened it up and hung the charm there. So the next thing I'm going to do, we're going to use these brown Hishu beads. This is a very simple pair of earrings. I've got 3 Hishu beads. And then I'm going to use one of those silver spacer beads. And then we're going to use some shell chips. And then I'm going to use another silver tone Tibetan spacer beads, they call those. And then we got 3 orange Hishu beads. And I'm going to top it off with a silver tone seed bead. And then all I need to do is make a loop and put it on the ear wire. To make sure we're hanging the earring correctly. That's going to be backwards. Yeah. And here are our pair of earrings. Now for the necklace. All right, so I know I want to use the Hishu beads and the shell chips. And those silver tone Tibetan beads. We're going to put the shark in the middle, and he's got a pretty big hole in the bail there. And so we need to make sure that the bead doesn't fall through there. I think to be on the safe side, I'm going to start out by putting the chips, the shell chips, first. And I'll probably put 5 on each side. And then maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these. Maybe put a spacer bead. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then another spacer bead. They tell you to use even numbers. Whenever you're decorating or making jewelry, even numbers are more pleasing to the eye than odd numbers. Anyway, that is going to be my pattern. And I'm just going to continue on in this fashion until I have the right amount of beads for whatever size necklace I need. I haven't decided what that's going to be yet. But let me go ahead and finish this and get them all strung up. And then we'll be back to put the clasp on. Oh, and by the way, I am using 20-pound fishing line, better known as monofilament. So this is the design that I came up with. I used 10 chips on either side here, and I alternated the orange and the brown, 5 Hishu beads, and each of the stations are separated by these Tibetan spacer beads. Now, this is 11 inches. I'm going to have about an inch. I need to remeasure this for my clasp. And I want this to be roughly 18 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this necklace off like I always do by tying 2 knots. And feeding it into this clamshell bead tip, or better known today as a crimp cover, even though I don't use crimp beads. By the way, I did finish off the ends with the seed bead. I can't remember if I told you that or not. I may have, but I don't remember. All right, let's see. We need to do the other side here. Second side, you need something to feed the knots into the opening there. I just use a pen. Again, 2 knots. No glue is needed, but if you feel you need to use glue, you can. I don't. All right, now I'm going to finish the rest off with some chain. Oops. Need to get the ruler out and do some measuring. Like I said, I want this to be roughly 18 inches. And I need to allow for the clasp. And this Rolo chain, I can actually just, instead of cutting it, I can open it up. When you close this back up, though, you need to make sure you do close it where there's not a gap. See, there's a gap right there. So you just need to make sure that is closed, which I believe it is. And then I gotta find the middle here. And again, I can just open that link up. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead and close it. Make sure that is closed, no gap. All right, so let me show you what I did for my clasp. I just made a shepherd's hook and then a figure 8. And I do believe I have a video on how I did this. I'll try to leave a link at the end of this video so you can check that out. Basically, I'm just going to open this up. I used 18 gauge wire for it. Feed that on there like that. Close it up. Same thing with the other side of it. And our necklace is complete. We have our little necklace and our earrings. Great for Shark Week, and also any other time you would like to wear some sharks. And this is what the set looks like on. I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you all have a fantastically wonderful day. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo signing out for now. Bye-bye.